Saint Nicholas of Bari, also known as Nicholas of Myra, was a Christian bishop who lived during the 3rd and 4th centuries AD. He was born around 270 AD in Patara, a city in the region of Lycia, which was part of the Roman Empire and is now located in modern-day Turkey. Nicholas was raised in a devout Christian family and, according to tradition, demonstrated exceptional piety and compassion from an early age. After the death of his wealthy parents, he inherited a significant fortune, but instead of using it for personal gain, he dedicated his life to serving others. Nicholas eventually became the Bishop of Myra, modern-day Demre, Turkey, where he gained widespread admiration for his generosity, humility, and commitment to defending his faith. He is said to have performed numerous miracles, earning him the title, Nicholas the Wonderworker. His reputation as a protector of the poor, sailors, merchants, and children made him one of the most revered figures in early Christianity. He also attended the First Council of Nicaea in 325 AD, where he supported the fight against the Arian heresy, affirming the doctrine of the Trinity. One of the most famous stories associated with Saint Nicholas highlights his secret acts of charity. According to legend, a poor man in Myra had 3 daughters but could not afford dowries for them, leaving them at risk of being sold into servitude or forced into prostitution. Nicholas, upon hearing of their plight, decided to help. He secretly threw a bag of gold coins through their window during the night, providing enough for the eldest daughter's dowry. He repeated this act for the second and third daughters. In some versions of the story, he tossed the gold down the chimney, and it landed in stockings hung by the fire to dry. This tale cemented his image as a bringer of gifts and protector of the vulnerable, especially children and families in need. Saint Nicholas died on December 6, likely in 343 AD, and his tomb in Myra quickly became a site of pilgrimage. However, in 1087, his relics were transferred to Bari, Italy, after Muslim forces took control of Myra. The transfer of his remains to Bari increased his veneration across Europe, where he became known as Saint Nicholas of Bari. A grand basilica was built in his honor, attracting pilgrims and spreading his cult throughout the Christian world. His feast day, celebrated on December 6, became an occasion for gift-giving in many countries, especially in northern and central Europe. In the Netherlands, he became known as Sinterklaas, a figure who delivered gifts to children. When Dutch settlers brought this tradition to America, Sinterklaas evolved into Santa Claus, influenced by later cultural developments. The modern image of Santa Claus, with his red suit, white beard, and sleigh pulled by reindeer, took shape in the 19th century. Writers such as Washington Irving and Clement Clarke Moore, whose 1823 poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas, commonly known as The Night Before Christmas, depicted Santa as a cheerful gift-giver, played a key role in popularizing the figure. Later, 20th-century advertisements by companies like Coca-Cola further established the modern visual representation of Santa Claus, turning him into a central figure in Christmas celebrations worldwide. Despite these transformations, the roots of Santa Claus trace back to the historical figure of Saint Nicholas, whose life was defined by acts of compassion, generosity, and faith. Even today, Saint Nicholas is revered as the patron saint of children, sailors, and travelers, and his legacy continues to inspire the spirit of giving during the Christmas season. The fusion of his Christian values with cultural traditions has ensured that his influence endures in both religious and secular celebrations around the world.